In this video for Monday 3/23, I'm going to be teaching you how to use your calculator to find trig function values. So we're going to find trig function values like sine of 63 is our first example, as you can see from your notes posted to Google Classroom. And then later I will be teaching you how to find missing angles using sine inverse, cosine inverse, or tangent inverse. So we're going to get started with the first section, which you'll be given an angle and a trig function, and you have to just type it in your calculator and get the answer. So if you have your phone handy, I'm going to be showing you how to do those on your phone. Okay? Alright, so here we go. Alright, so number 1, part A, says we have to figure out the sine of 63. Okay, so on your calculator, on your phone, you're going to type 63, and then you're going to press the sine button, and the sine button is down here, where it says SIN. So 63, sine, and we're going to round to the nearest hundredth, so we're going to have 0.89. Okay. So that's the answer, that's it. Now, if you remember when we did our study of right triangles, these were like ratios of sides. So kind of like if you had a right triangle with a side of 4 and 5, so opposite would be 4, sine of 4 over 5 would be equal to 0.89. So it's kind of like a fraction. And if that made no sense, sorry, I haven't been sleeping well, as I'm sure some of you haven't either. Alright, next up we're going to do a cosecant of 63, because if you remember from the last time we saw each other in person, cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So that's why they're lumped together here in number 1, because it's the reciprocal of sine. So on your calculator, we're going to do 63, then you're going to press sine, and then we're going to press the 1 over x button. It's near sine, 1 over x. And that's going to equal 1.12. Okay, so that's it. We've done the first problem. Alright, now we're going to look at number 2, which deals with cosine and secant. So, number 2, part A, says cosine 47. Okay, so we're going to first put in 47 on your calculator, and then we're going to press cosine. And if you round to the nearest hundredth, this would be 0.68. Alright, so next up we're going to do secant of 47, because like I mentioned, secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So we're going to do 47, then you're going to press cosine, then you're going to press the 1 over x button. Okay, and if you round that to the nearest hundredth, it would be 1.47. Sorry, I'm changing that on your notes because I had typed the wrong number. So that's the reason for the pause. Okay, now number 3 is going to be tangent and cotangent. Alright, so tangent of 115, and if you hear something weird, that's my heater, because I'm near the heater, but tangent of 115, we're going to have 115, and then you press tangent. And yes, it's possible to get negative ratios. For instance, this one is negative 2.14. And later on, when we learn more things about trig, I'll teach you why sometimes they're negative, but we're not quite there yet, so. Alright, you ready for cotangent? Cotangent 115. So we're going to put in 115. Then we're going to press tangent. And then we're going to press the 1 over x button. So this one is negative, if I can get it turned right, negative 0.47. Okay, so that is the third problem. Now I hope that me explaining how to do these on your phone calculator is helpful, because I know some of you didn't have your own calculator, but I know you have a phone. So I hope that helps. Alright, that is the first part of what you're going to do today on your lesson. Now I'm going to teach you how to find missing angles using sine inverse, cosine inverse, or tangent inverse. So we're on to example 2 of your notes. Alright, so the instructions say, find each angle measurement using sine inverse, cosine inverse, or tangent inverse. Round each answer to the nearest degree. Alright, so number 4 says sine of angle A, we don't know what that is yet, equals 0.838671. Okay, so on your phone calculator, we're going to have to do the decimal first. So we're going to type in 0.838671, and then we need sine inverse, so we're going to press second, and then you'll notice how it looks like sine inverse, cosine inverse, and tangent inverse now, not just regular sine, cosine, tangent. So we want to press the one that says sine inverse, and we're going to round it to the nearest degree. So as you can see here, I got 57. So that means angle A equals 57 degrees. Alright, now number 5, we're going to do cosecant of an angle. So number 5 says cosecant B equals 1.00551. Okay, now there's one extra step to this since it's the reciprocal of sine. So we're going to type in the decimal first, so 1.00551. Then we're going to press the 1 over x button because it's the reciprocal of sine. So 1 over x, and then we're going to press the sine inverse button. And if you round this to the nearest degree, it should be 84. So angle B equals 84 degrees. Okay, so that's number 4, and this was number 5. Alright, so I hope this is making sense so far. If it's not, you can always send me emails or messages and I'll get back to you. Let's try number 6. Number 6 says cosine of C equals 0.669131. So like I've been telling you, we're going to put the decimal in first. So 0.669131. And then we want the one that looks like cosine inverse. So you're going to press the cosine inverse button. And you round this to the nearest degree. So it's going to be 48. So angle C equals 48 degrees. Okay. Alright, so we've got 3 more. And then that'll be the lesson for the day. That'll be it. Okay. Alright, number 7 says secant of angle D equals 4.133565. Okay, so we're going to put the decimal in first. So sometimes calculators don't cooperate. 4.133565, and then we're going to press the 1 over x button, and then we're going to press cosine inverse because secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So cosine inverse, and if we round this to the nearest degree, it's going to be 76. So angle D equals 76 degrees. Alright, number 8 says tangent of angle E equals 7.11537. So, you know the drill. We're going to put the decimal in first. So 7.11537, and then we're going to press tangent inverse. And if you round this to the nearest degree, it's 82. Okay, so angle E equals 82 degrees. Alright, lastly, number 9, cotangent angle F equals 0.194380. So we're going to put in that decimal, 0.194380, 1 over x, because it's the reciprocal of tangent, and then tangent inverse. And if you round this to the nearest degree, it's going to be 79. So angle F equals 79 degrees. Alright, so that's the last example. I will be posting this to Google Classroom along with the notes that I've filled out for today so that you can reference those, and a Google form that will be on this concept. So you will do the same ideas on your Google form for Monday, March 23rd. Okay, so keep up the good work. You're doing a great job, and I'm proud of all of you. Every time I get a little email that says, so-and-so has completed your form, it makes me happy. So keep working hard. Bye.